Okay, let's take a closer look at this multi-tool. Comes in a nylon sheath, Velcro enclosure, pretty standard belt loop. Nothing fancy. The multi-tool is very chunky. Feels okay in the hand. Kind of slick. It's got a like plastic nylon, and it looks like it's. I think it might be. It seems like it's a coating. I don't know if it's black oxide or not. It seems like it might be paint. It's fairly hard, so it's black oxide. Um, it's a strange little tool. I don't know who it was designed for. On one hand, it has survivalist style stuff like you got your screwdriver, you got your can opener, which works okay. You've got a rope cutter. Their words, not mine. Um, it needs some sharpening out of the box. I had to really kind of saw through to get through that. This should at least be able to cut twine. Um, Liner locks here to get to the tools. Most of them are fairly accessible, but it's a strange collection of tools, right? A bottle opener, glass breaker. You've got those I showed you. You've got your serrated knife. Not very good serrations, to be honest. It's fairly pretty dull. It is not what was pictured in the listing, so a little disappointed. It's not very sharp. I was able to cut through like some green wood, but I'm used to some sharper saws. The This particular liner lock is kind of hard to reach. You've got the jimping here that sticks out from the blade, and it's so actually accessing this is like one little spot you can kind of get your finger in. Definitely not a one-handed operation. Typically, I guess you can kind of work this. I'd expect you to do it with your easily one-handed. This one's maybe with some practice. Luckily, the knife itself is pretty easy to operate. Nice little thumb screw, some good jimping there. It is sharp. No idea how long um, uh, that edge will last, but yeah, it's not doesn't have any particular type of markings on the type of steel. But yeah, kind of an odd little knife because you've got the other side. Those are survivor tools, and then on the other side you've got your kind of precision screwdrivers. You've got some flats. You've got a couple of different Phillips. You've got a hex head, and then you got a Torx. So I'm not sure who this tool is for. Again, odd collection. And then on this side, I showed you the whistle and the ferrocerium rod. You've got a 2.5 millimeter Allen. You've got a very tiny Phillips flathead screwdriver. And then probably the oddest of all is this little guy, which they bill as a sim ejection tool. Not sure why you would need one of those out in the wilderness, but maybe if you're trying to evade authorities and you need to be able to pop open that SIM card to escape being tracked, yeah, I guess that's who this tool is for. Again, odd collection of tools, not particularly awesome. Makes a decent gift, for whomever. I did try this guy here, and at least the screwdriver reach is pretty good. This is a little big, so it's not going to get into a lot of tight spots, which is kind of a trade-off, right, with the multi-tool. But at least you've got a bunch of different bits. I wish they stayed in a little bit tighter. But overall, fun little tool. I'm sure someone would love to get that little guy, throw it in their bag. I just don't see carrying this around all the time. And it's pretty chunky. Anyway, hope that helps.
All right, let's see what we got. Got a nylon sheath, Velcro closure, decent sized belt loop. Seems pretty sturdy. Let's start with the coolest thing. The thing that attracted me to this was the screwdriver. I mean, that's pretty neat. And the bits are those micro bits. And they have a little snap ball on there to keep from falling out. Seems to want to hold in there. My only complaint about the screwdriver is off center. It's like a lot off center, so it kind of gets difficult to spin, you know. But you know, this isn't a primary working tool. This is something you can carry around that has a screwdriver in it. Let's see. There's the fire starter. I haven't tried it out. Seems pretty small, but you don't really need a lot. If you have a lot of experience with these, you'll know that that's plenty. It's plastic, as well as the sides are plastic. Each of these keys is like an Allen key on one side and a torch head on the other. It's the same deal. Each one has something different on the other side. They're quite small, but seem to hold in there well enough. I assume that's a glass breaker and the bottle opener on the end there. Let's go back around on the other side here. So on this side, you have a serrated like mini saw. Doesn't feel overly sharp. And then it's got the slide lock. That slide lock is really tough to get at. I don't think you're gonna be doing this one one-handed. At least not me. If you got maybe you're a little more talented, this is a two-handed closure for me. The regular blade has a thumb assist, also slide lock. Blade doesn't look bad. It's got a decent grind to it. Let's give it the old paper test. It works. Sharpen up the cut paper out of the box. Not bad. Close that thing up. Let's see what else did we miss here. Oh, I'm going to show you the can opener already. Can opener, line cutter. Got a small flathead on top. Also slide lock. I guess the one disappointment is the plastic sides. Not sure how that'll hold up, but I suppose we'll see. Pretty reasonable for the price.